Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Smith. I attended St Wilfrid's back in 2009, so it's a while ago now. I finished in 2015, so it seems like a long time ago. I'm now 21 years old, so it's been a while since I've been sat in your seat, but I just wanted to sort of say I think that this Careers and Aspirations project is really good that Mr. Golfin and Mrs. Premke have set up. I think that it's a good idea to start thinking about your futures now, even though it may seem a while away. I know certainly when I was in primary school, I wasn't thinking about my career, and that's the joy of it, really. You don't need to start thinking about it for a while, although it is a good idea to sort of think about how primary school will affect your career in the future. So some of my favourite memories from primary school include sort of the swimming. I think the swimming pool at St Wilfrid's was amazing. It's a great thing to have growing up. You should really take advantage of it. Some of the favourite things I enjoyed doing at primary school were the cycling proficiency. I don't know if they still do that, but that was a great little sort of task where you spent a week cycling about with all your mates and learning how to cycle safely on the roads. I was in the camera club with Mrs. Fletcher. I don't know if she's still there, but that was a great little club I had going on there. And I'm still friends with a lot of the people that I met in primary school. So my best friend currently, I grew up with him in primary school. We had a couple of years apart while we went our separate ways, and we've managed to come back together, and now we're still best mates. So sort of keep your friends close. From St Wilfrid's, I went on to study at Standish High School and do my GCSEs. I finished there in 2020, I believe it was, and then went on to go to Runshaw College and do my A-levels and passed my exams there and did well in all that. So after that, I'm currently studying at UCLan, which is a university in Preston, and I'm doing my mechanical engineering degree there. As my current role is an apprentice design engineer, so that basically means that I get to study at university and also work during the week. So I get paid to work and I get paid to go to university. I don't have to pay for my university fees and stuff like that. So it's a really good way of going about your career. My job sort of consists of designing the next generation of trucks, that you can see behind me. Leyland Trucks has been going for, I believe it's over 130 years now, 125 years we recently celebrated. So you can see there one of the old trucks that we've done and one of the more recent ones here. So I am sort of not in charge, but I'm responsible for developing and making the next generation of trucks, which you'll see on the road. I think this is really good for me because it aligns with my interests. I've always been interested in cars and trucks and stuff like that. So I enjoy in my spare time doing old classic cars and stuff like that. And then I get to come to work and develop the new generation of trucks. So it all sort of aligns in its own weird way, but I really enjoy my job, and I think it's something that I would have enjoyed. I wouldn't have imagined back when I was the same age as you lot to think that I'd be able to design the next generation of trucks when I'm only 21 years old, but here we are. So how does St Wilfrid's help with my future? I think St Wilfrid's sort of pushed me from a very young age. I remember back in the day it was always achieve those level 5s and stuff like that. So I think I'd taken that with me through high school and through college and stuff like that to always achieve a certain grade, so that being the best in my case, but work to whatever you feel you'd be happy with, and always listen to your teachers as well. They know what grade you should be at, so whatever that may be, work towards it. Some advice that I'd have for the sort of kids of this generation: always listen to your teachers and your parents, because they've sort of been where you've been, even though it may have been a long time ago. They may seem to nag you a little bit sometimes, but they do know what's best, really. And sort of stay on the right path as well. And you're not always limited to what people tell you you can do. You can do whatever you want, and you can do whatever you want with your career as well. You're only young, so whatever your interest may be, align your career with those interests. If you're interested in something now, you may not be interested in it when you're sort of 15 years old, something like that. When you're starting looking at sort of deciding what you want to do with your career, you can do whatever you want. You're only young, so yeah. Thank you very much for having me.